Hi and welcome to the channel. This is ParentXP. I'm Tova and I'm sitting here with Elin, who is my little helper today. I am set up in the dining room with my work laptop and decided to take a couple of minutes break to give you guys a bit of an update. So Elin is currently on the pump here with water, and she has 3 syringes here pulled up and ready to give her of her blended diet. We've been doing it for 3 months, almost exactly. I don't think it is exactly 3 months, but it's almost exactly 3 months. And I have decided that there are some things that I love about it, and there are some things that I like a little bit less about it. So I thought I'd go through it. So among the things that I do love about it is that she vomits less, a lot less. Like a lot less. She tolerates this food so much better, and therefore she tolerates volumes so much better. So we are actually getting adequate amounts of fluid into her every day, and over the last few days we've been up above 900 calories a day. Yay! However, one thing I like a little bit less is that the vomit stinks. Oh my god, it actually smells of proper food vomit now, and it's disgusting. Formula vomit doesn't smell that bad, but real food vomit does. Yeah. If I may cover the rest of the yucky stuff of what I am sort of less loving about being on a blended diet, is the fact that it has been making her constipated, and we have to keep giving her Movicol to make sure that her bowel moves as it should do, which kind of makes for a lot of nappies every day. But hey, I'd rather have that than constipation. What else am I loving about the blended diet? I am loving the fact that I know what she has. I get to cook for her, and she eats proper food. She very often has the same thing for dinner that we do. I am finding it easier than I thought in a way. It's kind of so we are still calorie counting for her, and that means that we weigh everything and we calculate everything, and that is a chore, and it means that we have to be extremely organized, which is perhaps something I like a little bit less, but it also means, oh, that is funny. No, but it means that we can give her medical professionals a really good idea of how we're doing at all times, which is quite nice. So even though it's time consuming and it takes for a lot of organization, it is ultimately it is very good doing it, and we're learning an awful lot about food. But yeah, the fact that she's eating real things. I mean, the formula she was on a hypoallergenic formula, and she didn't tolerate that. It was literally lipid strains and carbohydrate molecules and vitamins and minerals and protein chains, and I'm like, this is just, there is nothing real about this. There's nothing, it just can't be good for you. Whereas what she's having now is Scottish trout and Anglian new potatoes, and extra virgin olive oil and dill, I know what goes in this, and she tolerates it. She even tolerates dairy products, which when we were feeding her orally, she actually didn't tolerate dairy products, but now she does. So maybe the stint on hypoallergenic formula has helped. What else do I like about a blended diet? The community. I really love the amazing and supportive community around us. So we're in England, as I'm sure you all know by now, and if you are in England, there is Blended Diets UK as a Facebook group, which is amazing. Just such a fantastic collection of carers and parents and spouses of people who are tube fed, and sharing recipes, sharing ideas, rarely venting actually, which I quite like. It happens occasionally, but most of them are really positive and helpful. So yeah, I'm loving the community around this, and therefore one thing that I like a little bit less is the fact that our dietitian is still not in a position where she can officially support this. She does support it, but she was supposed to go on training for blended diet just before COVID happened. The team was supposed to get funding for supporting blended diets just before COVID happened, and none of it has materialized because of COVID. We're also getting rather mixed messages from the gastroenterological and her PEG surgery team. So her gastro team are actually the ones who pushed us into trying blended diet, and they are extremely supportive of it. Whereas the surgical team are just saying, no, we really do not recommend giving blended diet through a PEG tube. So she still has a tube, not an actual Mickey button. If it was a Mickey button, they would support it, but as it's a tube, there is quite the risk that it gets blocked. And they don't like that. So, yeah. Slightly mixed messages that we're getting there. What else? What else? She's loving it. She's loving it. And there's some foods we give her that make her giggle. She just gets so excited about it. There hasn't been anything so far that she seems to have had a real problem with, but some foods, there must be some... I know she tastes. I have adult friends with feeding tubes who have told me that they can actually taste what goes into the stomach. I still find it hard to wrap my head around that, but I do trust them. So yeah, some things clearly taste very, very nice. Yeah, she's loving it. So there we are. She lost weight. She lost quite a lot of weight, and I don't like that. About 1.5 kilos. So we're not even back to where she was when we started. But I think if we can keep up the calories at this 900 and above level, we actually do want her up to about 1,400 calories a day. But even on formula, a good day, we got 800 calories into her. So, you know, we're doing much better already than we ever did on the formula. So let's hope we can continue. It is now summer holiday, and we started this blended diet during lockdown. She is supposed to go back to school in September, provided nothing changes, and school wants to work with us and support this as well. So we're going to have some very interesting updates when that happens. And now this video is already over 7 minutes long, and I'm going to upload it as a mobile unedited one. So I'd better get off my phone and upload the video. So I hope you found this helpful. Look at that beautiful smile of somebody who's very alert and happy. Thank you for watching. Have a beautiful day, everybody. Bye.